Citizen TV, the citizen power.
Point is that this is clear testament to the fact that Bawuliar is dishonest. Bawuliar has failed. Bawuliar has been completely clueless and useless about the management of fuel prices and the factors that contribute to say. Look, what is accounting for these increments? Doc, you rightly said, number one, the main thing is the exchange rate. Because the fuel we consume in this country is an imported commodity, and it is imported with US dollars. So the higher the dollar rate, the higher fuel prices will be. This is a no-brainer. Everybody knows that. And so the fact that Bawuliar has failed to live up to his promise to stabilize the cedi, and we all recall what he said in opposition about how the fundamentals were weak at the time and how the fundamentals were exposing us. The dollar was exposing the weak fundamentals. The lectures he delivered, projecting himself as the paragon of all wisdom, the answer to our economic woes. In fact, the single task that President Akufo-Addo in opposition said he was entrusting into the hands of Bawuliar was what? The management of the cedi. That was when he stood in his car in one market in Accra here and said, "Cedi na ya ta." And untina makofa bemuyi Alhaji Mahmoud Bawuliar and now Yejuma Bank of Ghana. All that talk was a sham. Because today, $1 which was selling at 4 cedis 20 pesos under John Mahama is going for 15 cedis 70 pesos. And dog, this is the bank rates. If you go to the forest bureaus, you're going to get it at almost 16 cedis. Doc, what does that mean? What that means is that the BBC, who needed, say, 10,000, who needed 42,000 cedis in December 2016 to buy $10,000 for the purpose of importing crude into this country. Today, if that BBC, that importer, that businessman or businesswoman needs the same 10,000 US dollars, not 1 cent more, the same 10,000 US dollars. Whereas he needed only 42,000 cedis under Mahama to get it, today he needs 157,000 cedis to get that $10,000. And I'm using the bank rate. 157,000 cedis. Now, what is the nominal depreciated value? 115,000 cedis. 115,000 cedis more to be able to get $10,000. Under John Mahama, that businessman, if he had 100,000 cedis in his bank account, he could purchase $23,809 at a rate of 4.2. 100,000 cedis could get him 23,809 United States dollars. Look, today, if that businessman kept that 100,000 cedis in his bank account, that 100,000 cedis is worth and can only get him $6,369. From 23,809 to 6,369. He has lost over 17,000 US dollars because of the mismanagement of the Bawuliar-led economic management team, which has led to this free fall of the cedi. And look, the reason for this alarming rate of depreciation is not because of COVID. And Kofi, don't say it anywhere again. I know that is what they tell you when you go for communication team meetings. Now, when you come and Dr. Abe asks you questions about the free fall of the cedi, blame it on COVID. Don't say it anywhere again, because you know me. I really like you. It is not true. It's not true. When you do that, you will embarrass yourself.
Sorry.
Because the year that the cedi became very strong was when COVID was at its peak. Maybe you didn't know. Go and check your facts.
Right.
The year that the cedi depreciated the lowest was 2020. You want evidence? Let me give you evidence. For everybody watching, Google this story. cedi to depreciate slowly in 2021 to lose 3.1% value. Fitch Solutions. So this story is dated 24th November 2020. Look, are you listening? 24th November 2020. So Fitch was predicting in 2020 that the cedi will depreciate very slowly in 2021 at a rate of 3.1%. But that is not even my focus, because they will say this was just a prediction. In the body of the story gives you the rate of depreciation from 2017 till 2020. In fact, from 2016 to 2020. So let me go to that relevant portion and read that to you, so that Kofi will not repeat this lie anywhere. Historical performance of the cedi to dollar. 2015 was 18.7%. 2016, when we were leaving office, 9.6%. 2016. That was when they were castigating us. So they come in 2017, and because of the additional oil inflows, because 10 Sankofa had come on stream thanks to the investments of Mahama, and we were at the capital market then. They went for the Franklin Templeton bonds.
You also hit oil. You also hit oil in 2011.
11, yes, but I'm not talking about oil. I'm talking about the factors that led to a huge influx of forex into the country. So 2017 depreciation was 4.9%. 2018, was there COVID? Doc, was there COVID in 2018? Was there COVID in 2018? Help me. There was no COVID. COVID was recorded in March 2020. 2018 depreciation, 8.4%. 2019, was there COVID? No COVID. Depreciation, 12.9. Note that 2016 was 9.6. So even before COVID, in 2019, 12.9, almost 13%.
So that's why
they set up that Forex committee,
40
member, which ended up doing nothing. And they were not even kind enough to add the vice president, because they clearly don't have confidence in him. Aside the rhetorics and
it was a committee. It was a committee outside. No, it was out. No member of government was on the committee.
No problem. Let's go on. No problem. Let's go on. So 2018, 8.4. 2019, 12.9. Now 2020. Let me read the relevant part of the story. This is a quotation from Fitch. The cedi performance, and this story is 24th November 2020. The cedi performance is still generally strong, and I would say very impressive year to date. It's done just about 3.1% against the US dollar. So as at November 24th, 2020, COVID year, the cedi has depreciated by 3.1%. Far lower. That is why we were telling them, you recall that we told them that the reason why the cedi was doing well was because of COVID. Because COVID has shut down the trade systems.
There was not much
economic activity, had reduced imports, and therefore had reduced pressure on the cedi. This one too, you don't know. And you come and sit here saying that the reason why the exchange rate is not doing well is because of COVID. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Even in 2021, the depreciation was again relatively low. The problem with the cedi set in 2022, when COVID has subsided and economic activity was booming again, and there was now pressure on the currency. People were importing, and there was no dollars in the system. There was a shortage of dollars. Why was there a shortage of dollars? Because of the capital flight. Our public debt to GDP ratio had hit 104% in 2024. In 2022, investors had lost confidence in the economy. It was clear that we were going to default on our debt obligations. So investors started taking their monies away. And that was the year we were locked out of the capital markets because of our debt unsustainability. And because of the fact that investors were taking their dollars away, and they could no longer go to the Eurobond markets to borrow averagely $3 billion, there was no dollars for the BDCs and importers. That was what led to about 54% depreciation from January to about October that year. Answer, we are not kids here. We don't have short memories. This is Good Morning Ghana. When you come and sit here, be honest. Doc, it's got nothing to do with COVID.
Citizen TV, the citizen power.